Hello, Gundam fans. It is Speedball Holland here for you guys from the Gundam base. I have you from Gundam Unicorn and Gundam's Char's Counterattack. Not mobile suit, not mobile armor, the mobile worker Gundam Base Limited, Torohachi. I apologize for any mispronunciation. But as you can see, yes, we are not looking at a normal model, guys, because today we're not even looking at a mobile suit. We are looking at this very interesting, very adorable looking little mobile worker support type mech, which for those who might not recognize this unit, well, you'd pretty much have to watch Gundam Unicorn specifically and Char and Gundam's Char's Counterattack for the brief appearances that these appeared in. Now, of course, this made the bigger appearance in Unicorn when our main protagonist, Benager, used this little unit to save our Zeon princess. But that's enough of that. So why is this unit unique? Well, it's technically it's an HG, but it's not 144 from what the box is showing me and anything like that. But it is fun because it is articulated, nicely detailed, and posable. It is fun. I mean, the cabin here opens up. You can actually pilot this unit if you can fit in there. Of course, I'm kidding. But of course, it's really nicely detailed for such a small unit. Plus, you got to remember, friends, Bandai doesn't tentatively do mobile support type units very often. So the fact that they decide to do this unit and it's a brand new unit, it's not like a reprint from a previous one, is pretty interesting. I mean, I like it. It's fun. And it's just one of those cute little mechs to have floating around your collection, so to speak, and such. Now you're probably wondering, does this thing even have any articulation? Yes, it does, my friends. Why is that? Well, you can pose the little leg here as far as possible. You can move its foot here side to side so it can pull off some actual surprise posing, sorry. Its arm can go full 360, no problem. It has this interesting track mechanism that allows you to extend its reach. So that's pretty cool. So now you can slap people. Here, let's give everyone a bright slap for fun. Well, that's really cool. I like that gimmick. And of course, it has arm articulation. Right now, with the wire in the way, though, it does restrain that. But if you disconnect that, you can go all the way around. You can pull this as far out and such. And the claw does, of course, work, if you were wondering. So you can pinch as many people as you want. I don't know if you would, but you never know. And it does come with an adapter here for a base stand, so you can, of course, pose it in a flight pose or anything like that if you're interested. So yeah, this was a very fun little model, and I cannot wait to see their next unit. And yes, if you are wondering, yes, Gbase has already announced another mobile support type unit that should be released, I believe, this month or within the next month through the Gbases. Now, I don't know specifically like what Gbases offhand. I do know probably most of the major Gbase unit stores will have it, and hopefully for those like me in the U.S., we will see at either special events or at like the Gundam Expo events we get every year. That would be really awesome to have, because that's the only way I can get G-Base stuff. I'm not gonna lie, guys. So yes, okay. Real quick, does this come with any accessories to play around with? These. That's it. You get extra ball joint connectors. That's it. That's all I have for you guys. That's it for accessories. But of course, now let's go into some size comparisons so you guys can see. So first, why don't we start off with another mobile-like support, like the Mobile Haro G-Base that you can see right here. And yeah, they're close to the same size, just this one's a little bigger, but honestly, I could see a lot of people kit bashing some of the parts from this to that or vice versa. And a part of me is thinking about kit bashing a Haro with the Torohachi to make like a Haro Pla version. I really would like to do that. I think that would be a really cool custom idea. Okay, let's see, who else do I have for you guys? I have the Cross Silhouette RX78 SD for you guys to check out the size. And yes, as you of course notice, is another G-Base unit. I figured I might as well do some G-Base size comparisons. So yes, as you can see, about the same size. So yeah, pretty simple, pretty fun, all that. And lastly, I'll just go with a more standard unit, the EGRX78. So yeah, even though it doesn't mention it on the box, pretty much this kit is, like I said, about an SD Harlepla or close to a 144 as we'll probably get. So if you happen to have MG units or anything like that, this would probably be a fun little mobile worker to have, working on your mix. Now, if you were wondering by chance, because I know a lot of fans have noticed as of late that a lot of Gunpla releases and such from Bandai are starting to become more and more available through third parties. Um, yes, the Torohachi actually just recently from a different third party brand was recently announced and I believe is released now for those who can't get Gbase kits. So if you're looking for a third party outlet, yeah, you can actually pick one up to them, which is interesting because those brands actually added an additional accessory to the kit, and that is you actually get a pilot figure for the seat, because as you can see, mine doesn't come with one. And apparently that one's actually from Kotobukiya, from what I've seen. So yeah, that is interesting. But yeah, but do I still recommend the Gbase version? Yeah, I could still recommend it with no problem. It's not expensive, and it's fun. It's really cool to build. And if you're just someone that prefers the more official stuff, of course, yeah, I could still recommend this little guy with no problem. Plus, I'm very interested in seeing what other exclusives Bandai and Gbase will produce through their line for mobile workers. I mean, you never know. Maybe we'll get other fun units you might enjoy. I'm still hoping for a Carol for a 00 for the Haros. I mean, I don't know why we haven't got one yet. So yes, that is it for today, my friends. I thank you always for coming. I hope you're all enjoying your hobbies, of course, and I hope you all come again to check out my next review. Thank you always for coming. Have a good day.